if you're over here, you can listen in and you can have fun with that. But I'm only looking at the chat on my YouTube. So hop over there. Good to see you all. It's been a while. I see some questions in the chat. We will do a Q&A in the coming days for sure. But if you're here on the YouTube live, you're eligible. What's your name? And where are you from? I got some good trivia questions tonight for sure, and good prizes. Brand new Attaboy hats. Brand new Attaboy hats. I'm giving one away to the winner tonight of our trivia contest. Those of you on Insta, if you're looking for where the game's going to be played, it's right here on my YouTube channel, Coach Ball Game. Hello, Luke in Colorado. What's up, Daniel? Matt in PA, Zach in Pennsylvania, Kyle in Arizona. Thanks for being here, guys. I know I got to come to Philly. Got to be in Philly soon. For those of you on Instagram, hop over to YouTube. We're going to get this party started. And I'm going to go first question, and let's call it 20 seconds. Give you 20 seconds to let all of your friends know that you are dialed into the YouTube. I'm trying to do some long form content on my YouTube, so sending the Instagram over there. Hey, hello, Avery in Boston, Aubrey and Callie. That's crazy. My two daughters named Avery and Aubrey. Amazing. We got Wes in Fort Lauderdale. Who wants these Attaboy hats? We got they're fresh, hot off the press. So I'll be sending one to a winner today. Again, if you're on the Instagram, hop over to the YouTube for this this trivia. First question: what team leads the MLB in batting average this season? What team? I love this stat. Team batting average. My first correct answer is Rene Rivas. I hope I pronounced that right. Give me a thumbs up if I did. Rene. It could be Reen, but just thumbs up if it's Rene. The correct answer is the San Diego Padres. Those of you answering on Instagram, I love you. I'm only accepting answers on my YouTube. So hop over to the YouTube live for that. Yeah, seeing some good names up there, but Renee is our first point, and she gets 5 burgers. These first 5 questions are worth 5 points. Top point getter gets a new hat. Attaboy. We got some Attagirl hats rolling in too, if you'd rather have that. And I've even got the shirts in the garage downstairs. So winner, you get to let me know what you want. Trivia question number 2, what player leads Major League Baseball in hits this season? Love watching this guy. I love watching this guy. Very good, Chris. Yes, indeed. I'm seeing some Sotos and some Aaron Judges, even a Luis Arraez, but the correct answer is Bobby Witt Jr., and it's by 20. He's got 20 more knocks than Luis Arraez right now. He's unbelievable. So, Chris, well done. That is Chris Gannett. I'm just going to call you Gannett. And that's 5 burgers right there. Very good, very good. Bobby Witt Jr., yes, indeed. I see some answers over here on Insta. In case you got in here late, jump over to my YouTube because I'm only accepting answers on my YouTube. I got my laptop going here. I'll even show it to you. All right, look at there. There's my YouTube. Go to my YouTube. That's where I'm doing it. So there you go. Bingo, bango. Bobby Witt Jr., 5 burgers for Mr. Chris Gannett. Please do let me know if I mispronounce your name on here. I see Nova Scotia is representing. Awesome. So I do want to know who's on here. I see 42 of you on the YouTube, Instagram. Hop over to YouTube so I can talk to you. What's your name and where are you from? I see Ryan in Toronto. Boston's in the house. How do you sign up for the Sandlot in Beaumont, Texas? Just go to my website, coachballgame.com, and it's got everything you need. Steve in Connecticut is in the house. Who else is dialed in here? Ryan in North Carolina, Toledo, Ohio, a lot of Ohio. We've got England in the house. Cannon, let's go. Loving it. Malachi in Hawaii. How's that storm? Is it coming your way or is it going to miss you? Dave in Phoenix, Brian in Reno. I love to see it. Question number 3. Ready to rock and roll, folks? The pitching staff that leads MLB in batting average against. My favorite stat for a pitcher, batting average against. What staff leads the MLB in that stat? BAA, batting average against. It's a great pitching staff, great bullpen. Your hint is they're not in first place. And my first Seattle Mariners is Brandon Rittner. Nice job. Mr. Rittner is correct for 5 burgers. The Seattle Mariners, followed by the Astros, have the best batting average against. Well done. Question number 4, worth 5 points. If you're just joining us, winner gets a little Attaboy hat or shirt or some Attagirl swag as well. So Instagram, love you. Hop over to YouTube if you want to play. Question number 4, De La Cruz, Mr. Ellie De La Cruz. He leads baseball in stolen bases. Who is second? Who's in second place? Yes, Cindy, we got the Attagirl swag. Who's second in stolen bases? I got a misspelling, so I'm going to take 2 answers here. I'm going to take B. Hask and Chris Klepfer. Did I pronounce that right, Klepfer? It's Shohei Ohtani. He just went 40-40 this year on a walk-off grand slam. That guy's unbelievable. B. Hask. But since it was a misspelling, I allowed 2 people to get it, and that is Klepfer. I think I pronounced that right. Let me know. Yeah, it was sick. Chris Gannett, for sure. All righty. That's 5 burgers right there. Love to see it. Again, if you're popping in on the Instagram, hop over to the YouTube live, right? The chat is popping, and that's where we're actually playing the game. So I've got a lot more followers on Insta, but I'm shoving you this way to YouTube. Guys, by the way, if you enjoy my content, start watching the YouTube. We need about 400 more watch hours to be able to start actually monetizing it. And I've been doing it for 10 years. So if you dig skills, then I've got a skill playlist. If you like my podcasts, I've got podcast playlist. If you like coaching advice, I've got that. So bingo, bango, bongo. Question number 5. What team leads the MLB in RBI? Another one of my favorite categories because I was an RBI guy when I played. Not a batting average guy, but I love the big moments. Renee, let's go. Well done, Renee, with another 5 burgers. The D-backs. Can somebody explain to me the secret magic behind the Arizona Diamondbacks? I mean, they're a couple games back of the Dodgers. They're almost 20 games over 500. Instagram, I'll take answers from you as well. What is the secret? The small ball hitting, the speed. I just love it. I think their manager, I think he's got some magic too. I don't know if you saw, he was taking BP with the players for their fantasy football league. Renee, you now have 10. You are in the lead. After 5 questions, Renee Rivas is in the lead. If you're just joining us on Instagram, you get yourself some Attaboy swag or Attagirl swag if you win this thing tonight. I'm going blue hat now. Okay, YouTube Live, are you ready to rock for question 6? And this is worth 10 burgers, 10 points. Florida just won the Little League World Series. Anybody watch that? It was exciting. They just beat Chinese Taipei. First year of the Little League World Series was when? What was the first year of the Little League World Series? Yeah, it was a walk-off bunt. Pretty amazing. I have not seen the correct answer yet over here on my YouTube live chat. Cindy, well done. She wants that Attagirl swag. Cindy gets 10 burgers. 1947. 1947. Then the Cleveland Indians won the World Series in 1948, and my dad was born in Cleveland in 1949, and he has never seen his team win the World Series. Maybe this year's the year. Well done, Cindy. 1947 is the correct answer. Attagirl. You get a big Attagirl. It's good to see everybody here. Instagram, hop over to YouTube if you want to be in this game. This is a 10-point question. Last Giant, the last San Francisco Giant to win the batting title was who? Hopping all over the place here. Some current and now some former. What's happening, guys? Good to see you all in the Instagram chat. Hop over to YouTube. I've got a YouTube live going at Coach Ball Game if you want to play the trivia. A lot of bonds, but the first Buster Posey was Blake Treadwell. Attaboy Blake. I'm just going with the last name here. Treadwell for 10 burgers. Buster Posey won the batting title in 2012 as a catcher. Him and Mauer are nuts. They are different. Good to see it. Yep, indeed. Luke Williams, I'm looking for you. I mean, I think we all got the chat. Luke Williams, you got 1947, but Cindy beat you on that one. So thank you kindly. Attaboy, Mr. Treadwell. So far, Renee and Mr. Treadwell are tied with 10. This is a 10-point question. Cindy also with 10. Next question. The first Yankee to win the batting title was who? First Yankee. First New York Yankee. Thanks, Matt. Correct. Gerard Vogel. Babe Ruth is the answer. I'm just going last name on that one. Mr. Vogel, attaboy. Yeah, Babe Ruth. In 1924, he won his first and only batting title. How about that? The next couple of Yankees to do it, Gehrig did it 10 years later, and then DiMaggio won it in back-to-back years in 39 and 40, I believe. So there you go. The first Yankee to do it was Babe Ruth. Well done. All right, 10 burgers there. We've got 2 more 10-point questions, and then we'll finish the game with 5 20-pointers. So get ready. Anybody's in this ball game. Instagram, I love you. Thanks for coming in. If you want to play, come on over to my YouTube. There's 45 of us playing. The winner gets some Attaboy or Attagirl swag. 10-point question. The last Cincinnati Red to win the Home Run Derby was who? If you were watching the Little League World Series, you saw him and you heard him. I got a misspelling. Bang. Very nice. I've actually got 2 misspellings, so I'm going to give 3 people 10 burgers. Austin Anderson Aubrey, and Rittner. It's Todd Frazier. Todd Frazier. So that's 3 brand new names right there. We've got an Aubrey. We've got the Austin. And then we've got Rittner. All with 10 burgers there. Yeah, Todd Frazier won it in 2015. How about that? The Todd father, Mr. Jersey. Indeed. I'm trying to do a Sandlot with him down in his neck of the woods there of Jersey. So hopefully that will happen soon. By the way, for those of you wanting a little fun on the road, I'm headed to the Field of Dreams Saturday to screen my movie Rally Caps. If you follow me, you know all about it. It's a great movie. I think it. I think it's really one of my prouder moments. So I'm going to Field of Dreams, Iowa. There'll be a free Sandlot at the Field of Dreams movie site. Then we're going to screen the movie. Then I'm screening it back here in Southern California, where I live, the very next night, next Sunday. And then it'll be everywhere for you to just find on your couch September 10. So that's Rally Caps. I see my main man Lee has hopped in the chat on Instagram. He wrote it. He directed it. He said, "Hey, there's this Coach Ballgame guy. He'd be perfect for this movie." And he wrote me in his movie. So attaboy to Lee. Good stuff. So that's that. And then my Sandlot tour is going to hit about 20 different cities in September. So go to my website and see all the different places. I'll hit the Midwest, the Northeast, the Southeast. I'm going to be all over the place. Come see me on the road. Okay, last 10-point question. I just asked who the last Cincinnati Red was to win the Derby. Who's the other? Who's the only other Cincinnati Red to win the Derby? Who's the only other Cincinnati Red? Yeah, Texas is going to be really fun in November. We'll hit Arlington. We'll hit Austin. Salato's already sold out. Beaumont. Oh, man, I have not seen the right answer yet. A lot of Joey Vottos. Yeah, Dunn never won it. If you're answering over on Instagram, hop over to the YouTube Live. That's where I'm. That's where you can play Coach Ballgame's YouTube. Finally, my first Dave Parker is Ryan Riviere. Not sure if I got that right, but I'm going to double check that. Dave Parker. If you remember, does anybody know Dave Parker's nickname? Throw that in the chat here on my YouTube. But Dave Parker won the very first home run derby in 1985. Good job, Ryan. I'm going to just call you Ryan Riv on my score sheet here. It's anybody's ball game. A lot of 10s, a lot of 5s, but these last 5 questions are worth 20 burgers. Top point getter gets it. And to, you know what, just to make sure we don't have any ties, it's going to go 20 burgers, then 21 burgers, 22, 23, and the last one will be worth 24 points. So there shouldn't be any ties in there. Yeah, I'm seeing the Cobra all over the joint. So well done. That's Dave Parker. Loved watching him swing the bat. Okie dokie. Number 11 on my list, and this is worth 20 points. Who's the only White Sox to win the home run derby? The only White Sox. Johnny Redgraves is in the house. Hop over to my YouTube, Johnny Red, if you want to get in this chat. My first answer, Frank with an exclamation point. I got to take it. That's B. Hask. It's the Big Hurt, Big Frank Thomas, and B. Hask. man, you take a commanding lead. You now have 25. You had 5, now you got 25. Big Frank Thomas getting it done. The Big Hurt. I think right there with best nicknames, Big Hurt and Fred McGriff, the Crime Dog, could be the best ever. If you're popping in on Instagram, you still have time to win this thing. We got 4 questions left. The winners are going to get an Attaboy or Attagirl hat or shirt, whatever you want. But hop over to the YouTube. That's the only way you're eligible. I love the Band-Aid emoji, Ryan, next to the Big Hurt. That's next level, and that's brilliant. This is worth 21 points. The last Texas Ranger to win the American League MVP. The last Texas Ranger to win the AL MVP. Well done. St. Louis Cardinals actuary is correct with Hamilton. Blake Treadwell right behind him. You had Pudge, Wangan. God, I love him. You got A-Rod, but the last one was Josh Hamilton in 2010. So STL, well done. You were my first to get there. You've got 21 burgers. The only guy ahead of you is B. Hask right now. I grew up in the same state as Josh Hamilton and didn't play against him, but the word was out pretty early as we're about the same age. The guy can hit farther than anybody, throw it faster than anybody, and run faster than anybody. He was legit. And I've gotten to know Ian Kinsler very well, and he said there was a spring training day where they were doing striders, and Kinsler was trying to keep up with Hamilton, and he thought he could do it. And he's like, you know what? This is the last one. I'm going to really bust it, and I'm going to make sure that I beat Hamilton. Hamilton stayed right there beside him, looked over at Kins as Kins was busting at 100%, and Hamilton just smiled. And then he turned it up like 3 more notches and just blew right past him. So Ken saw it firsthand, the athleticism of Josh Hamilton. All right, this is a 22-point question, 22-pointer. The only Houston Astro to win the National League MVP. Keyword national. The only Astro to win the National League MVP was, God, I love that name, Bregman. Correct answer is Bagwell. And correct me if I'm wrong, the first Bagwell I see is B. Hask. B. Hask. Wow. That's 25 plus 22. Don't give up, anybody. Don't give up. But B. Hask takes a commanding lead with 47 points. Jeff Bagwell won it in 94. Bregman, one of my favorite guys to watch hit. You got Berkman, who is just an unbelievable hitter. And you got Bagwell. And you got Biggio, the killer bees, man. Berkman, Bagwell, Bregman, Biggio. They're all out there. But the correct answer was Jeff Bagwell. Kind of crazy how those 4 names are on the same team. 23-point question. Who's the only Padre to win the MVP? Could be your network, Austin. I've got a misspelling here, so I'll award 2. Austin Anderson and Alex Foster. Ken Caminiti is the only Padre to win the MVP. Isn't that crazy? Tony Gwynn, best hitter of all time, arguably, but he did not win the MVP. Austin, well done. You get yourself up to 30. You're up to 33. And then Alex Foster gets himself 23 burgers. Final question worth 24 points. Those of you on the Insta, make sure you're answering on my YouTube live chat to be eligible. He did have a rocket of an arm, Ken Caminetti. He was fun to watch play third base. Tony Gwynn, there's a stat. I think there's a Greg Maddux special on MLB Network tonight. I'm excited to watch, but I don't know that Maddux ever struck him out. It might be 0 times. Pretty amazing stat there, too. All right. Well, B. Haskell's got 47. Austin's got 33. Mr. Foster's got 23. So everybody, let's finish strong here. But it's down to 2. It's down to B. Hask and Austin for the gold. There are only 2 days a year, 2 days every year where there are 0 professional sports played. Those 2 days sandwich what event? 2 days out of every year, there are 0 professional sports. And Wesley Long is my first. I don't know why. Somebody told me that today, and I was like, I never knew that. The All-Star Game, the MLB All-Star Game. So the day of the Home Run Derby and the day after the MLB All-Star Game, there's no hockey, there's no basketball, there's no football. So well done. First one to get that was Wesley Long. Shout out to you. But our winner is B. Hask. B. Hask, what do you want? You want the white? You want the blue? Would you rather do a shirt? You let me know. And B. Hask, I think you might follow me on Instagram. Will you DM me your size that you want there, B. Hask? Is that a thumbs up? And boom, perfect. Got you there. We've got the blue, we've got the red, we've got the Atta Girl shirts as well. Those of you that hopped in on Instagram, thank you. We'll be doing these trivias more often now that my schedule has slowed down, but we'll be doing them on my YouTube because I can do it on my laptop here. So once again, thank you all for joining. Please congratulate B. Hask in the chat with I don't know what should we put in the chat for B. Hask? Sportsmanship salutes, by the way. Caleb giving you an attaboy. Yeah, we got to go attaboys in the chat for B. Hask. And an attagirl for Mrs. Ballgame because she's been dialing in all this awesome swag, the attaboys and the attagirl thing. So attagirl for her. And hope to see you on the road and check out the movie September 10. It'll land on your TV. Rally Caps. All right. I think that's it. Bye-bye.